Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
HSR 3.7 is without a doubt a disaster. I started playing Honkai Star Rail around 2.3, I think, not long after I started Wuthering Waves on day 1. And back then it was really good. But compared to what it is now, it is a husk of its former self. It's a shadow of its former self. It is not the game that it used to be at all. And HSR's 3.7 update is basically just one giant middle finger to the entire player base, if we're just being honest here. So if you guys have been out the loop, I'll give you a quick recap. HSR revealed their newest unit in a stream last week, and on the surface she looks pretty good, but of course that is far, far from the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's sellout time. This video is sponsored by LD Shop. This super handy website is a safe and reliable way to get your top-ups, battle passes, and monthly cards for less. LD Shop covers lots of games like HSR, ZZZ, and of course, my favourite, Wuthering Waves. With these games, you can get guaranteed 5-star bundles and top-ups for a discounted price, meaning that you get more bang for your buck. To top up your Lunites, simply follow these instructions. First off, select your item, then click top up to proceed, apply your coupons and then select a payment method. Once you've paid, submit your game account details. Then the LD Shop team will handle the top up for you. Make sure not to log into the game during this process. Once the process is complete, they will log out and wipe all login records. And once that's done, you'll receive a notification. Make sure to log into your game afterwards to check if everything's there. And enjoy! If you're still unsure about privacy issues, you can always change your password afterwards for that extra peace of mind as well. And if you're an avid spender, you can bind your LD Shop account to your Wuthering Waves account for more convenient future purchases. For those who register using my link in the description, you'll receive a 15% off coupon with no minimum spend, and a cheeky 5% off bonus coupon from me as well, racking up total potential savings of $50. And for all the whales out there, if you spend $80 in a month, you can claim a free Lunite Subscription. Be sure to claim it on the homepage if you're eligible. Once again, if you're looking for a safe and reliable way to top up your account for less, use my link and use LD Shop. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming. Behind her flashy animations lies a deep, dark secret, and it's that she's actually turbo ass. Yes, an ultimate that takes not one, not two, but 3 cycles to charge in a turn-based game. It's just top tier kit design, you have to say. But of course, if you had a E2, have 2 extra copies, then you wouldn't have that problem. Now, the watchful observers of the livestream, I didn't watch it because I don't play the game anymore, would notice that the siren that they showed on the livestream was not E0S0, but at least E3. 3 fucking copies to advertise the character. Are you kidding me? This is blatant false advertising. And do you want to know how people found that out? They showed her talents, and usually max talents for an E0 character is level 10. They were level 12. So that means she has to be at least E3. And not only that, the ult that takes 3 cycles to charge already had some charge in it when the combat started. So guess what? That means she's at least E2. So of course, since she's already E3, she's just E3. Some people have been saying that they were even showing E6, E5. I'm not sure about that, but she was at least E3. Of course, this is not the first time that they've locked a convenience behind acquiring copies of a character. The one that I remember the most is actually locking Aglaya's energy regeneration behind her E1. If you didn't have Sunday, you were forced to pull her E1, or the unit just would be kind of crap. You would not get the best out of her kit at all. And since 3.0, they have been abusing this sort of exploit, really, ever since. Create the problem, then sell the solution, eh, fellas? I swear Hoyoverse does that a lot. I could go on and on about that because there are plenty of examples, but that's not even the most egregious part. So we already know that the character kit is dogshit, but do you want to know the reasons behind that? Reason number 1, of course, the ultimate. Reason number 2, the character is region locked. Yes, Cyrene is region locked. You can only get the best out of her kit by using Amphorius characters, aka 3.x units, with her in teams. So what about 4.x units? Well, they're not going to want her, are they? And what about the older units from like 2.x, 1.x? Well, they're already left in the dust, and they don't even benefit from her. So, you kind of have to have Amphorius characters with her. But oh, what's that? You don't have any Amphorius characters? That's okay. Just be sure to pull on the 6 rerun banners. Be sure to pull these characters in Phase 1. Phase 1, remember, 3 weeks. Castoris, the best DPS in the game. Hyacinth, the best healer in the game. And Tribby, the best support in the game. Oh, and be sure to grab their light cones too while you're at it. They are rerunning perhaps the 3 best units in the game all at once for 3 weeks. And new players might as well just quit the game. How? How are they supposed to cope with this? How are free-to-play players supposed to cope with this? If they missed out on Castoris because they had to get a Goliath E1, they missed out on Tribby because they had to get someone else, or they just liked someone else. God forbid you like a character that's not meta-relevant in Honkai Star Rail. So we've already established that you will need to spend in this update, as Big Daddy Darway said so. Now let's look at the spending event, because of course there is one. Now you get the max reward when you buy a total of 20,000 Oniric shards, aka $300 fucking dollars. And what is this reward? A free Cyrene? A free Tribby? You know, you'd expect it for such a high price. No. It's a bow skin for the new character.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
But you get the other things too, like the self mods and the 5-star redeem token. Okay, those are actually free to play, grindable, if you really think about it. But what about the 2,000 Oniric shard hat? Okay, so the hat that costs $25 or $30 when Zenless Zone 0 gives you hats for free. So that's good, isn't it? But let's actually try and be fair and look at the bow skin. Maybe it adds some super unique animations in VFX. Are you fucking kidding me? $300 for a texture change. That's not even the worst of it. Due to the emotional attachment of players with her lookalike in Honkai Impact 3rd, aka Elysia, this is just blatantly preying on people that have an attachment to her. So if you spend $300, you can make her your wife in Honkai Star Rail. Oh, and don't forget, you'll never see this whole animation unless you have her E2 or higher, because it takes too long to charge. Wait, but all of this is okay because they're giving you a free 5-star in the shop. Now you may be wondering, who else is being added to the shop? Oh, it's Topaz. You mean the character that's been power crept since Cypher came out? The character that the archetype that they belong to is not really that good anymore? Tell me, who's using Fei Zhao in endgames nowadays? Who is using follow-up attack? Tell me. So they're basically giving you a useless unit in terms of meta, because we all know now that the end game is the only content that's worth clearing in Honkai Star Rail. You literally cannot survive pulling your favorite units anymore. It's just not sustainable. And sure, you can pull your favorite units and then take like 70 tries to complete the end game mode when you get lucky enough, but ultimately it's really not sustainable. Jesus Christ. 2 spending events in 3.x. One on the anniversary, when players are meant to celebrate, you know, the game's longevity. Instead, it's Hoyo celebrating their wallets being full. And now one just before a big patch, aka 4.0, when they're probably going to want you to spend even more money. It's clear to see that these developers have no respect for any player that plays this game anymore. But ultimately, personally, if you still play it, I really am not bothered. You do you, after all. But I have to feel for you guys. I really do. Having to put up with this, it's unfair. You guys do not deserve that treatment, because I feel like the developers have been, you know, they can listen. They offer like half-assed solutions, kind of like Genshin, but they are quicker about it. I mean, they added a skip button, which is more than Genshin will ever do, really. But, you know, it doesn't allow them to have some of the most predatory practices in gacha. The only thing worse right now is Stellar Sora. Now, I quit Honkai Star Rail around 3.2, 3.3. I have tried to revisit it because I actually do like the animations of the combat and stuff. Funnily enough, the stuff that they monetize is the best stuff. How about that? But I quit around then. And with every controversy, like global passives, Fate being below par at best, and now just 3.7, it just shows that the game is not getting better. I hope it does, because I have invested a lot in this game, but I will not be touching it until these developers start treating their players like actual people, rather than wallets to empty every patch. And this sentiment is echoed throughout the content creator scene at the minute. Braxophone, the guy that loves Honkai Star Rail, is getting mega fatigued because of the developer's decisions. He made a 19-minute video on it, which is why I'm making this video as well, because I watched it and I'm like, oh my god, it's actually really bad. Because I am not kept in the loop. I really am not, because if I am, I'll just get angry, because the developers don't know what they're doing with that game. These big titles that rake in lots of money, you'd think with the way that Honkai Star Rail is being monetized, that Hoyo were on the brink of, like, liquidation or administration. You'd think that Honkai Star Rail is about to EOS, but it's not. It's one of the top earners in gacha, along with Genshin. You saw the 3.2 earnings, right? It was nearly 100 million on mobile alone. But they're monetizing the game like this still. You'd think after they earned 100 million in a single patch from just one platform, that they'd, you know, tune it down a bit. But they clearly haven't. They're just so greedy. It's so greedy. Genuinely. I'm flabbergasted. This is my raw emotion pouring out right now, because I actually really do like Honkai Star Rail. Some of the bits in it are really nice. Granted, I don't like the storytelling, and I do not like just how the way the story is presented. I think it's absolutely dog shit. But I still like other things in the game. You're still allowed to like something even if you don't like parts of it. But still, what are they playing at? Honestly, what do you guys think? Do you still play Honkai Star Rail? What do you guys think of this? Because I'm flabbergasted, really. But yes, thank you all so much for listening to this rant. Make people aware of it, I suppose, because the more backlash, the better. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.